Hey everyone! In today's video, we will tell you all about the isolated North Sentinel Island. It is an island that you can only see from far but never visit. Away from the rest of the world and untouched by modern civilization, North Sentinel Island is home to the world's most isolated and dangerous tribe. North Sentinel Island is one of the most isolated places on the planet. And the people who call it home wish to keep it that way. The island's lush swaths of around 60 square kilometers, tucked away west of Labyrinth Islands in southern Andamans, have been kept away from the rest of the world for a reason. It has been described as the hardest place in the world to visit. The world's most dangerous island and home to the most isolated tribe in the world. It is against Indian law for outsiders to visit North Sentinel or make any contact with the Sentinelese, who are believed to be direct descendants of the first humans who migrated out of Africa, making their existence a living window into the Stone Age. However, little is known about their traditions or way of life, as any attempts to contact them have been met with firm resistance and even violent attacks. Deep in the Indian Ocean, the island is fringed with beaches, thick forest covers, and crystal cobalt waters. It is home to 50 to 100 Sentinelese who, according to anthropologists, have been living in seclusion for over 60,000 years. The tribe is fiercely independent and ferociously dangerous. These hunter-gatherer residents have resisted outside contact for most of their known history. In 1896, an escaped Indian convict who washed up on their shore was stabbed to death. In 1974, they attacked a film crew with a hail of arrows. When an Indian Coast Guard helicopter was sent to check for signs of survival and drop off food parcels after an earthquake in the region in 2004, it was also attacked with arrows. In 2006, two fishermen who drifted into their waters were killed, and the helicopter that was sent to retrieve the bodies was greeted by the Sentinelese with weapons in hand. The most recent incident was when John Allen Chow, an American adventure blogger and evangelical missionary, was barbarically killed by the tribespeople in 2018 when he tried to illegally enter the island trying to teach them about Christianity. But it isn't like there have never been any successful contacts in the past. In the late 20th century, the Indian government attempted to meet the Sentinelese, but a volley of projectiles was read by them from the shoreline. While most attempts were unsuccessful, two encounters in the early 1990s were notable when the Sentinelese accepted coconuts from a team that included anthropologists from the Anthropological Survey of India. The group was headed by Triloknath Pandit, the then director of the Anthropological Survey of India, and included Madhumala Chattopadhyay, the first female anthropologist to make contact with the Sentinelese. However, the meeting did not move forward to something fruitful and educational. But the Sentinelese have their reasons to block all the attempts of contact. Maurice Thaddeus Portman, a British naval officer, in an attempt to civilize them, kidnapped 6 islanders in 1880 and took them to Port Blair. Since they had no immunity to modern diseases, they immediately started getting sick, and 2 of them died, while the rest 4 were dropped back with presents to make amends and probably more unidentified diseases. Portman is certainly highly responsible for the tribe's hostility to outsiders. In 1997, all outside contacts and visits to North Sentinel Island were officially banned. They are a very fragile community, and factors like modern diseases and tourism booms in the neighboring Andamans and Nicobar Islands act as huge threats. The island's mystery is undoubtedly its most alluring trait. North Sentinel is like a snapshot of an ancient world untouched by time. With its dense forests, unspoiled beaches, and vibrant reefs, it exudes a primal beauty that feels almost mythical. But what lies beyond those trees? What stories do the Sentinelese hold? These unanswered questions have turned the island into a subject of endless fascination for anthropologists, historians, and the general public alike. Adding to its mystique is the near-total lack of information about the island's geography and ecosystem. Satellite images show a lush jungle and some clearings, but the island has never been properly mapped or explored due to its protected status. The Sentinelese don't want anything to do with the rest of the world. And probably that's the best possible way to keep them safe. So, while you're booking your next holiday, spare a thought for this tiny island where time stands still. It's a story worth knowing, even if it's one you'll only ever experience from afar. That's it from today's video. If you liked it, don't forget to share and subscribe to Hawkeye's Adventure Atlas. Until next time, have a great day. Hawkeye, signing off.